Well, guys, hey, what is going on out there? Brent Abel here, WebTennis.com, with just a short little live video for you. I want to talk about today's episode over at goldballhunting.com that my partner in crime in that project, Goldball Hunting, Jeff Jacklich, and I did. And if you are just getting on to the video, if you're over in the chat box, it would be awesome if you could just say, hey, let me know who's on, and thanks for joining me. But like I said before, today's episode over at goldballhunting.com is about when you practice that one thing in your game, and so you're out there, maybe you're drilling, or maybe you're playing a practice set, or you're playing some practice points. And typically what happens is the rest of your game, or some specific area of your game, kind of takes a little hit in terms of skill level. And that's okay, because a lot of players, when they're working on just that one thing, is what they do is they end up kind of bailing out too early, kind of giving up on sort of trying to automate that one thing in their game they're working on, because some other aspect of their game, or maybe the rest of their game, is taking a skill level hit. And the reality is that's going to happen when you're focusing on one thing, but it's only temporary, right? It's only temporary. And too often I see players who just kind of bail out and give up because they can't trust that the rest of the game is going to be okay. So just a quick little tidbit on that to make sure that you are, number one, that you're out there working on your game, that number two, when you are working on your game, find something specific. It's darn near impossible to multitask working on more than one thing at a time. So just do one thing at a time, and then just trust that I'm just reading a message here. Okay, man, listen, my apologies. Send me another one. I get inundated. Sometimes I can't get to all of the YouTube and Facebook messages. So my apologies, but hit me up again. But as I was saying, that too often we just bail out of the one thing a little bit too soon. And I want you to hang in there, because when you do hang in there, the thing that was not working so well, the other thing is just temporary. And then the new thing is called myelination. You've really started to kind of get it set into where it starts to automate at some point. So guys, if you really want to dig into the conversation that Jeff Jacklich and I had today, it's over at goldballhunting.com. You can find us on YouTube. And what I'll do with this video when I'm done is I'll make sure I post a link to the Goldball Hunting YouTube channel, but we're also on iTunes and Stitcher and other audio formats. So guys, that is it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Be sure, if there's any comments you've got, anything that you want to work on with your game, you got maybe one thing, maybe you're not sure the one thing that you want to work on, just leave me some feedback, leave me a comment, and I promise to respond. Guys, get out there and have a spectacular day.